But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Welcome to another shit show on the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Dirty and Tank.
So did you enjoy your Juneteenth?
I don't even know what that is.
That was Saturday.
I don't want to know.
Did you have fun on June? Did you have a good Juneteenth?
I guess I did. Yeah.
Yeah, we went on a ride. It was a good Juneteenth.
Well, actually, we did. It was hot.
It was a warm one on Juneteenth.
And we were at the head of a pack. We led a pack where we didn't go more than 60 miles an hour if we were lucky.
Well, you gotta ride to the slowest rider.
Yeah, I think we could have done that blindfolded though.
Yeah.
I barely shifted into fifth gear on that thing.
Yeah.
I know when I was lucky enough to the last stop, I left the stop to go and start cooking at the end, and it was just me solo heading back, and I went like a bat out of hell. Not that Harley can go that fast, but I went as fast as that Harley can go, I'll tell you that much.
Did you get anything for Juneteenth?
No, I didn't get anything for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I don't I didn't want to know what Juneteenth is. I've heard it. I saw it in the media. I really don't care.
Google it.
I'm not going to.
You should.
I'm sure it's something important that I'm supposed to know about.
It's a big deal now. So.
Yeah, but I mean, why when at a point in time in our nation when we need to come together, why do we have all these divisive factors that are being thrown at us all the time?
I don't know. Juneteenth is for everybody, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even see any greeting cards at Walmart, so I didn't even know we were supposed to be having a holiday that day. But I guess now it's a big deal. So happy late Juneteenth, everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it's Father's Day the next day.
Wait, what?
Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, shit! It was Father's
Day. Yeah.
Yeah. There's irony there. Anyways,
I mean, yeah, we seem to be pretty divided as a nation right now.
I don't care. No, I mean, yeah. Well, here's the problem. I think it needs to be addressed. It seems that the rhetoric in this country is becoming more and more anti-white biker, or just anti-freedom or something. I mean, I don't get it.
Anti.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. As long as I've been in the scene, it's always been the counterculture. You know, whatever society was trying to do, we were trying to do the opposite. You know, or we were trying to throw a monkey wrench in fucking the normies' plan.
Well, it was a lot of shock value to it. I mean, that's you go back to biker culture, and that's a lot of times how a lot of that Nazi symbolism and stuff ended up on biker helmets and their patches and on their bikes.
Well, that's just
the swastika, the SS. It wasn't because they were agreed with what Hitler did. It's because they were just shaking up the normies.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's other people that are more historical, intelligent than I am. I mean, I don't fucking pretend like I got all the fucking answers when it comes to the past, but it always seemed to me that biker culture as we know it today started in the 60s, right? And what we think of biker culture, I know it started as these motorcycle clubs that wore sweaters and they did, hill climbs and flat tracks and yada, yada, yada. I get all that. And that's cool. Sometimes I think we could go back to it and that'd be better, but it is what it is. The culture that we live in today sort of comes from the late 50s, early 60s, maybe mid 60s. It's sort of that era, that right around when Hollywood fucking found out about it and started making movies.
Well, Hollister, California, that turned into the big movie there with what's his name, Marlon Brando. Yeah. The Wild Ones. Love that movie. One of my favorites.
That was in the 50s, right?
55, I believe. 54, 55, yeah.
So you're talking mid to late 50s, early 60s, and really it took over around Vietnam and the whole hippie era.
I think that was a definite, like a new resurgence of it, because a lot of the guys, like, a lot of the original club members came back from World War II, and they formed, their motorcycle clubs because they felt kind of out of place after, killing
Right.
people for their country. And then sort of the same thing happened with Vietnam.
Well, yeah, and it got spicy there in the 70s, and you have to look at it like you had this movement in America of hippies, right? The counterculture. You had drugs, you had free love, you had all this stuff, and they were fighting the McCarthy era politics, and they were doing all this Still. And I mean, the bikers, I mean, obviously there's hippie bikers, but for the most part, bikers were more patriotic, but yet they didn't like the government. They didn't trust fucking government. A lot of them, like you said, were in the military. So they experienced fucking government bureaucracy at firsthand.
Yeah, they figured out what FUBAR was way before the rest of the culture did.
Right. So that's where they get the fucking Nazi imagery. Why? Because it's supposed to piss you off. It's supposed to say fuck you. It's supposed to be whatever. Do I wear Nazi stuff on my shit? No, I don't wear any Nazi emblems. I don't have any SS lightning bolts. But at the same time, I got zero fucking problem with the guy that does. I don't care.
Free country, right? Freedom of expression.
I don't give a shit. Have all the stuff you want that pisses people off on your vest, because I get it, man. I understand. I got a Hail Satan sticker or a Hail Satan patch on my fucking vest. Yet I spent 5-10 minutes having a conversation with a Christian motorcycle club last Friday. It has nothing to do. It's just there to fucking twerk you a little bit. It's there to piss you off.
Make you think?
Huh?
Make you think?
Well, yeah, make you think, make you just take notice. It's just there to fucking bend you. And if you get bent from it, then, well, mission accomplished.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I mean, right now, nowadays, I mean, you're seeing politicians and you're seeing like Department of Defense or whatever, DOJ or
Homeland Security,
whatever the fuck it is. The number one threat is white supremacy. Yeah, white supremacy is the number one threat to America. Remember all those white supremacy riots that happened last summer, burning down cities all over America? Man, those white supremacists were out of control.
Yeah, they sure were, weren't they?
Their peaceful protests got fucked quick.
Yeah.
Oh, remember January 16th when they burned the Capitol building down to the ground? Them sons of bitches.
Yeah, they did actually.
Right down to the ground. AOC barely got out alive. And the reason why I get all political is because...
It was the 6th, not the 16th, but yeah.
Huh?
The 6th. The 6th. I thought you said the 16th. You did. You could.
I don't fucking care. I'm still hungover from Juneteenth. But I mean, fuck, look, it has to be talked about because it's infiltrating this culture. You look at Motorcycle Madhouse with Hollywood, right? He had a whole deal on Friday where he talked about how he went to some club's event and they almost made him turn around because he had some sort of Peckerwood or like white pride fucking paraphernalia, and they weren't down with that because, it's multiracial event and yada, yada, yada. It's like, when in the fuck did anybody give a shit in the motorcycle club scene or even just the motorcycle scene if you were offensive?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sick and tired of seeing half of these fucking clubs running around. I see some of their fucking members wearing fucking, fucking blue line support fucking shit. You're for the cops? What the fuck? And I know why you're doing it. You're trying to make a political statement. It's the new swastika. It's the new lightning bolts is a fucking, blue pride thing or the fucking support the blue line because, cops make the black people mad. So if we want to be offensive to them, we're going to support the cops. And it's like, well, no, we don't like the cops either. You forgot about that.
I just said pursuant to what you were just saying. Portland, Oregon, right? Talk about one city in America that like hates cops and they've been trying to defund them. They don't want them involved in the process.
Yeah.
Their murder rate has gone up 200% over last year. 200%. What does that tell you?
Look, I
There's some common sense things that common sense changes we can make to stop this.
I treat the cops like this. I know they got a job to do and I've got a job to do. Like their job is to catch me. My job is to not get caught. So it is what it is. But I mean, I'm not going to fucking sit here and pretend like they're my friends because they're fucking not, I mean, there's, it's that whole thing like, hey man, you stay out of my business, I'll stay out of yours, So, I mean, I I've never owned a thin blue line fucking American flag anything. You know, I've never, in fact, I've actually said, you know, for years that the fucking cops have always fucking overstepped their bounds and gotten a little too handsy with people.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, is it really the cops or is it the fucking politicians? And I bring all of this up because you can go online right now and search motorcycle club domestic terrorism. And you will see all the different law enforcement agencies, all the different articles, all the different pieces of documentation saying how motorcycle clubs, which by the way, they categorize them as motorcycle gangs. And if you want to get even deeper, that's anybody with a 3-piece patch, regardless of what's on the front of it, regardless of what the name is.
If you're wearing a 1% or diamond or.
Yeah, it regardless. It doesn't fucking matter. To them, everybody's the same.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're in Baca or if you're in a fucking 1%er club. You're all the fucking same to them. And their fucking eyes. You don't believe me? Google what happened when Baca had their I don't know what do they call it, like their major yearly event in Las Vegas. They couldn't wear their fucking colors because the fucking cops were like, no way. And this is Baca.
Yeah, bikers against child abuse.
Yeah,
they actually work with law enforcement agencies.
Yeah, so I mean, and all they call anybody with a patch on their back is domestic terrorist. Now, you add that to what you're seeing nowadays, where white supremacy is the number one threat to American, way of life. You add into the fact that the current commander-in-chief said that if you see something, say something, basically. If you got a family member that, seems kind of white supremacy, you should contact your local authorities. Well, if you see a dude running around with lightning bolts on his fucking bike and a Swazi on his vest, that seems kind of white supremacy, so I better notify somebody, hey, man, I think that club might be white supremacist because some of their members have certain insignias on their shit. So you might want to go check them out.
Seems kind of fascist to me, They want to install the friggin', rat on each other. Is that what they want to do now, Well,
that's what they do in North Korea.
Well, it seems to be, yeah.
And you might say to yourself, well, I'm just trying to ride my motorcycle. I'm not trying to fucking get involved in politics. I'm not trying to get involved with this bullshit fucking rhetoric that's going around. Well, let me remind you that a dude on a Harley last year got killed by a Hispanic guy because he ran into him on head on, like just going down the highway, just for the fact that he was white riding a Harley.
Yep.
And the Hispanic guy experienced racism at a job.
Yep, that's right.
That dude, dead.
That was in Wisconsin.
That was up by Appleton, yeah.
Yep.
Google it.
It happened already.
It happened. You got guys getting turned away at fucking motorcycle club events because they got the wrong fucking apparel on. Oh, you're white pride? Oh, we can't have it. We can't have it because, I mean, there's people of color over there and they might get mad.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Weird thing is, so you look at our Biker Lifestyle, not the podcast page, but the Facebook page. And years ago, I mean, remember people would complain about the Nazi symbolism, the swastikas and stuff. Yeah. We tried a little experiment. I think it was 3 years later. We started putting those same pictures back out again. Yeah. And people didn't have a problem with it then.
No.
You remember that?
Well, that's just it. It's
very strange. The Iron Cross. That seems to piss people off too.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Iron Cross now pisses people off. Yet y'all love fucking Jesse James back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
How many of you assholes had West Coast Chopper shit all over everything? I know I did.
Well,
I had my West Coast Chopper fucking paraphernalia.
The swastika actually has its roots in Christianity.
I don't know.
I looked it up. It was ancient Christian symbolism.
Well, I don't know. And then there's like Buddhist. Look, I'll put it to you like this. The swastika might be like to that one of those symbols that have been around for thousands or hundreds or whatever the fuck years, right? Nowadays, 2021, if you wear a Swazi, there's only one fucking thing that means. I mean, it just is what it is. You can't take it. I mean, sorry, Hitler fucked it up for everybody. I don't know what to tell you.
Sure did.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But at the same fucking time, I guarantee you that, if you see a dude wearing a fucking swastika on his fucking vest, it doesn't mean peace and harmony or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, this is fucking America. We're fucking freedom-loving bikers. You're going to fucking tell that dude he can't wear it? You're gonna tell that fucking dude that he's a piece of shit for wearing it? I mean, get the fuck out of here.
Just happened to a friend of ours.
Yeah, yeah, he got straight up fucking quote unquote assaulted because he had fucking SS lightning bolts on his fucking bike. You know, I mean, look, what do we do about it? I'll tell you what we do about it. We don't fucking change. We sure in the fuck don't fucking stand down. We don't fucking take a fucking knee. We're not the fucking people that take knees. We're the motherfuckers that look you in the face and tell you to go fuck yourself. That's my biggest fucking problem with this whole fucking thing, is these fucking assholes that are fucking trying to change their whole thing just so they don't piss people off. Well, I'm going to take the fucking lightning bolts off my bike. Well, I'm going to fucking stop fucking wearing this thing because it makes these people mad.
We're a modern society, people clacking behind a fucking keyboard, you know, a nameless name, you know, on a screen that's going throughout into the interwebs. And they think that, you know, that, and they think they're accomplishing something, you know, like the face-to-face interface is gone. You get those two very people together that are having their, you know, big exchange on the internet, you know, calling each other names, and you get them together, and it ain't going to go down like that at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
Look, I mean, look at it like this. If we start changing, if we start, I don't know, bending to the will of society, you know, society says you can't wear this because now it's too bad. I know you were doing it before just to piss people off, but now you're pissing too many people off, so you can't do it. If we start fucking saying, oh, well, shit, I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, take off all my offensive things because you're too offended, then we've already lost this culture.
Yeah.
We might as well just fucking trade in our fucking scoots for fucking, I don't know,
spiders. Can spiders.
I don't even know, man. I can't even, like, it fucking frustrates the fuck out of me. Like, what do you expect? Like, I put fishtails on the fucking bike that I just got just so it could be loud and aggressive sounding, just to piss people off. I put fishtails on it.
Here's the deal, though. Most of the bikers I know, most of the club people that I know, they stick and socialize with other club people. They just want to be left the fuck alone.
That's just it, man. I mean, it's like, we're not domestic terrorists. I've never terrorized anybody.
Not that I know of.
Not anybody, you know, I haven't terrorized anybody too bad. I'm sure my neighbors get fucking pissy pants when I fucking come home at 3 a.m. for, you know, my motorcycle. But hey, you know what? You live in a city. You're going to have to deal with other fucking people's shit. But look, to label bikers as terrorists, no, terrorists fucking fly planes in the buildings.
Yeah.
You know, terrorists fucking blow up fucking marathons in Boston.
Yeah, they strap bombs to themselves and go and blow themselves up and other people with them.
Yeah. I mean, you're fucking changing the fucking narrative of terrorist when you start using it for bikers. Look at all fucking trouble that fucking club out in California fucking had with the fucking feds fucking coming after him, trying to fucking get him on all sorts of shit. Really? A motorcycle club. All the fucking shit that goes down in the inner cities, and you got to focus on one fucking club. Really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Because it's not sexy to go after the fucking real problem. It's sexy to fuck with the guys with the patches on their backs. It's sexy to fuck with the guys on the motorcycles.
Well, it's easier to pick the low-hanging fruit, you know?
You know? If motorcycle clubs were a fucking organized crime, we are the dumbest fucking organized crime on planet Earth because we literally wear a fucking patch that says who we are. The mafia doesn't do that. The mafia doesn't drive around, you know, with fucking, you know, Gotti across the back of their Cadillacs.
Yeah.
You know, I mean...
I don't know, back in the day, you know, I'm young enough to remember the hippie culture.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was kind of funny. The hippies, they put pot leaves all over their, you know, their VW microbus.
Yeah.
And then they wondered why they got pulled over by the cops.
That shit happens today.
Yeah, I know. That's,
you know, you
that's,
get
that was
these
my
guys,
next
Man,
correlation.
the cops
you know?
always fucking with me, dude. Maybe it's because you have fucking 25 Grateful Dead stickers in the back of your Honda Civic.
Yeah.
That might be a thing.
It could be, yeah.
Look, and I get it, man. Cops suck. And nobody should be harassed.
I've met some good ones, too, but they're far and few between nowadays.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. But, I mean, you got to understand, they have a job. And their job is to stop crime, right? So if you're doing crime and you get fucking caught by the cops, you got to understand it's not really the cop's fault. The cop is just doing his fucking job. Now, is he a douchebag or a dick for having that job? I guess maybe. We can go there. But really, if you want to think about it, all the cops are people that enforce laws that the politicians fucking put on the books.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of laws that they don't enforce that are on the books.
Yeah, it's the big ass fucking badass government out there that's fucking making all these fucking rules.
Well, in fact, you've got some law enforcement, and I kind of agree with them, who are saying, no, we're not doing that. We're not. You know, a lot of the mask mandates, a lot of the sheriff's departments like, no, we're not going to arrest people over that. No, we're not doing it. You can't make us.
Yeah, if you think this is all just bullshit and you ain't got fucking time for it, I got too many fucking miles to put on fucking listen to you assholes fucking bitch about fucking how things are. Guess what? You might want to start paying attention because you're going to start losing some fucking rights. Look what happened last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look
at
what's
all
continuing.
the rights, what's continuing.
You got a vaccine, you've got low fucking spreading numbers, the whole shebang, and you still got fucking places in this country where you can't go without fucking a mask on.
Yeah.
You still got motherfuckers saying that you have to do X, Y, Z, otherwise you can't be free.
And this is after all this information has come out that's proven otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden now there's like this rhetoric out there that, oh, maybe this virus came from a lab. But you think? You think? Really?
Yeah,
really?
Police, they've got other things to do, though. I think we've got a pretty good relationship with our local constabulary here.
Well,
for the most part, we do. They could probably pull over any one of us at any given point in time and fuck with us if they want to, but they don't.
No, they leave us alone because, I mean, they used to fuck with us, but now I think they're kind of like they still think we're going to do something like big.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the big thing, it's all right, whatever,
Ain't going to happen, but it's nice when you're in a big pack of bikes and you guys are going along and we allegedly sometimes push beyond the speed limit. What are they going to do? Pull over 50 bikes?
Yep.
Going to pull over 100 bikes? No. They pull over anybody. It's going to be that last motherfucker in the pack.
I got pulled over in the middle before.
Yeah, well, you had a red bike, a red metric bike in the middle of black Harleys.
Yeah.
Yeah, got your ticket paid though, didn't you?
I sure did.
You sure did.
But I mean, my biggest thing is, man, we can't change. We can't fucking bend to social pressure. We just can't bend to it.
Yeah, the cancel culture. We cannot allow us to enter and be in the cancel attempt to our culture.
Look, I'm on Facebook maybe fucking 2 to 3 days a fucking week. Otherwise, I'm fucking kicked off because I posted something that goes against the community guideline.
Yeah, I saw that last one. I don't get it. I don't understand.
So I mean,
I really don't. That was pretty funny. It's funny shit.
I get it, but I mean, so look, the internet's the fucking internet. I'm not going to bitch about the internet while I'm on the internet right now.
Yeah.
But the internet's the internet.
You don't
right?
get the internet.
It is what it is, man. We all got these fucking community guidelines. They change whenever the fuck, corporate America decides to fucking change them. We all got to play in these fucking stupid ass sandboxes, and we all got to fucking, use this tool of communication as the best we can. We all got to do that. But at the same fucking time, we're out in the fucking real world. We need to act like real motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't fucking take my politics out and about with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
I don't fucking tell somebody who's wearing a fucking Black Lives Matter anything that they're full of shit.
No.
I don't give a fuck. They can wear whatever the fuck they want.
I just want them not to fucking tell me what to do. It's a trade-off.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, happy Pride Month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
But I mean, I just don't. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. If you want to wear a Black Lives Matter rainbow fucking, Hillary fucking 2024 fucking whatever.
More power
I don't give
to
a
you.
shit, man. Good for you. Good for you. I don't fucking care, man. I don't fucking care. If you're cool, I'm one of those fucking crazy people that actually take people as their character, not as their race or their beliefs.
Right.
Because this shit ain't fucking about politics. It ain't about left and right. You know how many fucking asshole bikers I see calling, oh, you're just a dumb fucking Democrat, I bet. The dumbest fucking argument I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah.
I'm a biker. I'm not a fucking Republican. I'm a biker. I'm not a fucking Democrat. I don't give a fuck. I don't give fuck your government. Fuck your rules. Fuck your whole fucking bureaucracy. You know, you make me pay taxes. Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
You already got my money. Quit.
No,
leave
you
me
don't
the
pay
fuck
them,
alone.
brother. They seize them.
Exactly. You've got my
They
money.
seize 'em.
Leave me the fuck alone.
That's right.
Leave me the fuck alone. Yep. That's my whole thought on the part. I mean, that's just it, you know. And it's just I gotta say it because you see it.
Yeah.
You see it out there in the real fucking world where people are fucking bending to the will of society. Well, you know, we can't do that anymore. Well, you know, we can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Why can't we?
This political correctness, cancel culture bullshit.
This is canceled. Why are you going to cancel? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I just want to know this, okay?
I got like fucking 4 people to watch this shit. What are you going to tell my mom she can't watch no more? Kiss my ass.
How come Aunt Jemima wasn't a problem when Obama was in office?
I don't know. I love Aunt Jemima.
I do too, man.
Mrs. Buttersworth?
Oh, hell yeah.
I love Mrs. Buttersworth.
Good stuff. You know, I don't care. I don't care who she was. I mean,
Look, I'll
I
tell you
actually
right
kind
now.
of do. She's kind of a cultural icon. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, Aunt Jemima, whatever, pancakes or whatever. I mean, have I ever fucking put 2 and 2 together? No. I've never said, oh man, they are exploiting that cartoon black lady.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Oh, and if they want to change their fucking logo, okay. I don't give a fuck. Don't change the recipe.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I
Uncle
just,
Ben?
I just want to point out that I really want people to just stop believing what your little device is telling you to believe. Stop believing what you're seeing on that fucking television and start using your own brain. And I want to end this because people don't like when we get overly political, just to point out one very large hypocrisy going on right now. And I wish people, maybe if they hear me say it, they'll say, oh, wow, you're right. State of California right now, okay? They had a recall petition that got signed. Millions of people signed it in California to recall Governor Newsom. Democratic Party said, oh, well, we need signature. We need confirmation of signatures for that to go into place so we can see if he can be recalled, if we're going to do the recall vote. So therefore, the signature verification there. One fucking state over in Arizona. Oh, no, we don't want signature verification here because they're trying to do an audit on the vote. Okay. What's the difference? Some imaginary line in the fucking sand and suddenly you're a hypocrite on one side, but not on the other. Which one is it? People, fucking open your eyes, open your brain. Do your own critical thinking and see the hypocrisy in both of those things.
Everything seems to be fucked.
Anyway, did you see Harley's got a big announcement coming out?
What's their big announcement?
They got a new motor coming out.
Is that the 1250?
The Revolution 1250, and that's the advertisement. It's not the Evolution now; it's the Revolution.
Ooh, what are they revolutioning against?
I haven't read one bit into it. I saw it yesterday in some ad. But yeah, the Revolution 1250. So I would imagine
Harley's starting the revolution, people.
No, that Pan American,
What? Yeah,
that Pan American motor is a 1250 motor, and so. Remember, we talked about that Pan American, that dual sport bike, and I'd said, well, it'll just be
an adventure bike.
Adventure bike. That's
you
right.
Go on adventures on it. It's the Indiana Jones model. Indiana Jones.
And I had said, that motor's pretty cool. It seems like it's got a lot of torque, a lot of power. So it's just a matter of time for somebody takes one of those out and puts them into a bagger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, evidently, I think that's what they're doing, and they just probably redubbed it the Revolution.
You think Harley watches this?
No, I don't think Harley watches this at all.
They might.
One guy.
Yeah. Hey, wait a second. They're having a board meeting. They put our fucking video on.
Oh yeah.
Like break out a laptop and listen to what these guys.
These guys.
Say.
Yeah. Well, yeah. These guys. Sure.
That's what's happening. We're influencing. You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. Thank you very
welcome.
much. Yeah.
Give us money. We need a sponsor.
We need sponsors that just don't give a shit to wear, but actually pay us.
Yeah. Pay us money.
Pay money sponsors.
We
We're
got
still
all
looking
these
for
good
that
ideas,
producer.
man. Yeah.
Got a lot.
You see Harley's got these new like vintage models where they make like a bike with like a spring seat and like white fenders and a blue tank, and they call it like the throat. What I don't even know what the fuck they call it, but they charge like $40,000 for them.
Well, they tried that in '76. Remember, they had that. It was a shovel, but they tried to make it look like a panhead.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, which is a nice looking bike.
well,
A friend of mine just had one. It was pristine, and then some lady T-boned him and he destroyed it.
that's a sad story.
Yeah, it is a sad story.
Comment below your best Juneteenth moment. But anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think Harley could do a lot better when it comes to like if you're gonna have a vintage line, a stripped down bike with like, you know, certain emblems or trim or whatever, that's cool. But don't make it a boutique bike and charge $40,000 for it.
Yeah.
You know, make it. I mean, look, I get it. Shit's expensive, right? But there's a big difference between buying a bike for 40 grand and buying a bike for 20 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big fucking difference.
Huge difference.
You know, I mean, I get it. They got the stripper Softail, which is like what, like $13,000 or whatever.
Yeah, 13,000. Yeah,
Something like that.
Softail standard.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and you can do whatever you want to. Okay, cool. But you guys like can't like make a bike that has like a cool paint job for that price point?
Yeah.
Like paint jobs cost that fucking much? No.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, make a like a flagship bike. You know, like auto manufacturers do this. So make a car, like say the Lexus LFA. I know we're talking about cars in the fucking
That's all
Biker's
right.
Lifestyle Pod.
We drive them too.
Look, Ford don't make any goddamn money off the fucking Ford GT 500 Shelby Edition, whatever. They don't
No,
make any fucking
no.
money. It's a flagship car. It gets all the magazines talking. It gets all the fucking people talking. Blah, blah, blah. And they put it at the point where they just, maybe they break even just to get people to talk about the fucking brand. Harley does a CVO. And they charge you an extra fucking $10,000-$15,000 for a fucking air cleaner and fucking half-ass pipes that you're going to take off fucking anyways.
Yeah, and a marginally better paint job.
A marginally better paint job. I saw a bike the other day. I went to another club's event, and this dude had I forget what the fuck it was. It was the first year of the Evo. Help me out here. 85, 86?
First year of the Evo was 84 and a half, so 85.
Okay. So we'll say it was an 85. This thing had this custom orange paint job. It had like a almost like a ghost flame pinstripe setup, you know. I mean,
Was that out west?
What?
Was that out west or down south? Oh, okay. That's
down the street.
Yeah.
Just up the street. Anyways, so I saw this bike and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm talking to the guy, right? You know, he's an older dude, you know, been around since the beginning, the crazy days. I'm like, man, dude, where'd you get this? He's like, oh, I had a buddy of mine that worked at Harley. And apparently back in the day, they would build like prototypes and they would take like, say like, well, this just so happened to be a Softail. And they take a Softail and they trick it out. They do a paint job, they put certain pipes on it, and they would show it off like, hey, should we make this bike, mass produce it? And if the board of directors or whoever agreed, they would go ahead and do so. If not, well, they were supposed to get crushed or they were supposed to get, just thrown to the side. Oh, fuck them, whatever. Well, he actually got one. And this thing was fucking cool as hell. And I'm like, man, it was ahead of its time. It was a little radical for 1985, but, in today's standards, oh, holy fuck, that thing was sweet. And that's just the kind of shit that fucking Harley does. They don't want to take any fucking risk. They want to try to make this cookie cutter fucking motorcycle that some dude's going to buy, and then he's going to have to spend half the fucking price of the motorcycle just to make it his own, quote unquote, which is like every other asshole that wants to make his bike look like his own, I mean, how many fucking different fucking pipes can you actually put on one of these fucking things? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me guess. Oh, you want A-panners. Oh, let me guess. You want fucking loud exhaust. Oh, let me guess. I get it. You got to meet, EPA standards and shit like that, but there ain't no EPA standards on cool fucking paint jobs.
No.
There's no EPA fucking standards in making fucking, controls that don't look like they came out of a fucking Chinese fucking factory and mass produced and popped, out of fucking some shitty ass plastic mold.
Yeah.
There isn't. You know what? It is what it is. You know, whatever happened to fucking making a quality product and selling a bunch of it instead of making a shitty product and selling just enough to get by? I don't know. Did the lights just flicker here? Or is that
They
me?
did. It's every time the air conditioning goes on. Yeah, affects the lights.
We should wrap this up.
We probably should.
We're gonna wrap this up now because the
Oh.
lights are flickering.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and there's the police.
Yeah,
We are in the edge of the fourth ward here, so
yeah,
must have found another swastika on a motorcycle.
that's more white supremacists probably.
Oh,
White
could be.
supremacy
Yeah.
things.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you get your vaccine? Are you stopping the spread?
I don't know. Do you do anal sex? You know, it's a little personal,
No.
don't you think?
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I'll answer it right away. No, I don't.
No, it's like the next time somebody asks me if like, I don't know, do you do this? Because that seems like a rather personal question. My answer to everybody is that's between me and my medical care provider. Because it ain't nobody's fucking business if I did or if I didn't.
That's a whole lot of privilege there, Tank.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Well, we put it out there actually, and we invited some people last time to anybody who wanted to come to the Fallen Brother Ride, and we had somebody who showed up to the Fallen Brother Ride, which is nice. So somebody was listening of the show, and they showed up to our ride last weekend.
Yeah.
Next one we got coming up is the strip poker run. It's a big event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Old school biker type run, and
Strip poker run is not for people that just want to do motorcycle ride, and it's a heavy day. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
yeah,
Pack a lunch. It's going to be fun. It's
it's going to be a good time. That's on July 31st. Hit us up through here. We put posters out there all the time. We stick them on the goddamn Facebook page, all that shit. You're openly invited. Just please don't show up with a support your local whatever motorcycle club sticker on your bike.
No, you can show up
Well, you
with
can,
whatever you want on your bike.
but
We don't give a shit. Here's the point.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you should know. And if you have the wrong sticker on your bike, that's on you.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
That's all there is to it. It's on you. If you're going to support whoever, you better be able to back that up when you get called on it.
yeah. Well, we'll probably mention it to you and say, hey, that could be problematic, but that's probably just not because of us, but because it's a public event, but because we don't, we're trying to protect you from yourself.
Look,
Let's just say there was an incident.
I don't even like to talk about it because here's the thing, man. If you don't know, you should fucking know. Because if you're going to fucking fly a support whatever, you support the Brothers in Chains, whatever. Okay, great. There's not a whole lot of fucking nuance you have to know about us to fly our support shit because we're not that heavy duty. However, there are heavy duty clubs out there that if you wear their support shit, you might get fucking questioned on it or you might get some shit for it.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. We don't have any enemies in the world and some clubs have enemies. With that being said,
yeah,
know what the fuck you support
Yeah.
and be able to fucking back that up when the other fucking team comes up to you and says, hey, you support these guys, huh? Well, fuck you.
Well, like they say, don't put anything on your back that you're not willing to defend, and it kind of works with the shit you put on your bike too.
Well, yeah, that's just it. I mean, especially when you're fucking, you should know better.
Yeah.
Fucking figure it the fuck out, people.
Please.
I mean, fucking A.
Do your own thinking for yourself, and everybody remember, most dangerous part in your motorcycle is the fucking nut that connects the seat to the handlebars. Peace.
Bye.